I think I've had enough of moving the angle around. I'm making a vision board, and I'm pretty sure this angle kind of doxes my entire location, but I'm past the point of caring. I initially wanted this to be a much more entertaining sort of video where I like talk through my process and what all I wanted to sort of manifest for the new year. But I do think I'd like it to just be a silent, make a vision board with me kind of ambient experience instead. I found this gigantic orange thing at home, so I'm going to be using it as my base for my vision board for 2026. We will work with what we have. Also, my apologies if my face is invisible for most of this one, because I will be deep in arts and crafts mode. Don't you just love arts and craft time in the outdoors? Love it. One of my largest mottos for the year 2026 is to just get started. I think I've spent a lot of my time growing up measuring twice and cutting exactly 0 times. I'd like the new year to be a fresh change from that pace. While I do like being over prepared to almost every encounter I am a part of, there's a certain magic associated with just doing and figuring out the logistics later. Now, I'm not saying that I want to become more reckless this year, but if getting started, not knowing where it's going to end up, is considered reckless, then perhaps I am. So, the categories of my vision board, as seen on my Pinterest, are grad school, travel, home and social life, love, and affirmations. A big difference from 2025's vision was I felt like I was still in a state of training. I was still in a phase of learning who I am, finding my authenticity, really finding my voice for the first time. 2026 to me feels more like arrival. It feels less about I'm going somewhere and more about this is who I am now, and I absolutely love that. 2025 was the best year of my life, and also the hardest, which isn't that fun. I think every possible emotion that I could have felt, I felt in the last 12 months. I felt heartbreak, I felt all my dreams coming true, I felt ground beneath me shake, and I felt a new world erupt from it again. I really had to lose certain senses of my identity to find who might not be the person I expected myself to be, but deep in my heart, I knew this is what I'm meant for. I need to remember to throw all this trash out when I leave. Starting this YouTube channel was actually one of the biggest vision board items for the new year. And I'm glad that I've started it even before 2026. But it is something that I want to continue as a consistent creative practice for the rest of my life. The medium might change, it might not always be video, it might not always be visual art, but the concept of documenting creativity in and of itself as a ritual is something that I want to stick to because it grounds me a lot. It gives me a sense of sanity. It feels like rest and play rather than work. Even just sitting here outdoors in the uncomfortable heat and the questionable lighting on the video, just chopping away with the construction noises in the background. It feels right to me. I also hate that the sun is moving.